This is Jeff Mesnick. I'm here from the Cybersecurity Journal at Black Hat 2017 in Las Vegas, and I'm excited to be here with
Daryl Highland. I am the research lead for IoT technology at Rapid7.
Excellent. Seems like Rapid7 is having a great show. You can barely get by over there.
Oh yeah, it's going great.
Yeah.
Going great. Good crowd here.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I've been thinking a lot about IoT, especially all the challenges that companies have over the past 6 months with all the different hacking that's happening and how that impacts IoT. And I don't think a lot of CEOs are really thinking about it. What have you seen over the past 6 months, and what should we be talking to the CEOs about when it comes to IoT and security?
I think in general, getting the CEOs, CIOs, and corporations, the C-class, to go ahead and start looking at, when they're examining IoT, to think out of all the pieces and parts that make IoT work within their environment.
Yep.
Often these organizations, they see all the hype in the media,
Yeah.
they quickly go, oh my gosh, and they abandon IoT altogether. I think that's a bad model. I think IoT should be embraced by businesses and corporations, but to do it effectively, you need to understand the security.
Right.
And you need to understand all the pieces that make up that environment. Often when we think about IoT, we're thinking about some hardware device.
Yeah, right.
It goes beyond that. IoT is kind of an ecosystem. There's all these parts, it's the cloud, it's the web, it integrates with key business aspects within our organization. And we need to look at all of those when we're examining the overall security. And normally when I'm talking to organizations that are getting ready to think about purchasing IoT, implementing IoT,
Yeah.
I tell them they need to ask two key questions to the vendors that they're getting ready to purchase IoT from. And those two questions are, how well is the patching process on the products? Can I patch them? Can I do it remotely? Can it be done quickly? Will it impact my organization? Will it slow things down, affect anything? We want a good patching solution. Because in reality, vulnerabilities are never going to go away.
Right.
They're not going to. If that was the case, Microsoft would have solved that problem a long time ago. Because they put a lot of work into it.
Yep.
So we need a good patching solution. So the
Right.
first thing they need to know, does the product have good patching solution behind it? Second, has the product had an independent security assessment done? Because if you look at all the vulnerabilities, or a large portion of the vulnerabilities that have been disclosed out there, those would have been easily identified during just basic assessments of the products. So if organizations and businesses are looking to embrace IoT, and I encourage them to do so,
Yep.
would ask those two questions of the vendor, and if the vendor says no on either one of them, go somewhere else, the vendors will fix the problems.
Excellent. That's a great point. Man, your starting point where people are afraid and they start moving away, it's kind of like realizing that if you leave the barn door open, people are going to steal the horse. I mean, if you have a manufacturing facility, you're going to lock that down, whether it's a physical lock or a technology lock.
True. So if an organization implements good, solid security practices, just like you do with the rest of your environments,
Right.
and apply that same thing to the IoT technology as it comes into the environments,
Yep.
the risk is greatly reduced. And if you take that and combine it with good monitoring solutions, good incident detection and response solutions,
Right.
with those technologies in the environment, the problem starts getting less and less and less. And that's where we want to go. Again, we're never going to get rid of all the vulnerabilities. We're never going to get rid of all the risk. But if we're going to, and we need to, embrace IoT, because I think it brings a lot of value to businesses. I mean, just look at the basic IoT. Heating, ventilation, lighting, power management, and control. Those add value to organization. It actually reduces costs at the bottom line when those technologies are used properly.
Right.
But we also have to secure them properly.
Right.
And I think that's easily done if we ask those two questions and we apply good security best practices to the technologies. An example would be, if you have heating, ventilation, air conditioning, lighting, power management, you don't want those tied into your core business network. You want them separated off.
Excellent. I mean, and IoT is too big of an opportunity for the business to grow, to not even look at it, and not even to focus in.
I mean, they're saying that 2020 we're going to have 25 billion connected devices out there. I think those estimates may actually be low.
Yep.
I was actually talking to someone not too long ago, and they were talking about literally, I can't remember the exact time frame, but 1,000 connected devices per man, woman, and child on the earth for every one of them.
Wow.
It's potentially where it's going to go. And now they're implementing new communication technologies, and they're going to start meshing a lot of this stuff. So, I mean, think about everything going to be connected, and everything's going to communicate to everything else.
Yep.
So it's time to embrace that, because I think there's going to be a big business driver there. And second, we need to secure it.
Yep. It's great points. I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.
It's been Jeff Mesnick with Cybersecurity Journal, and I'm here with
Daryl Highland, Rapid7, IoT Security Lead.
Thanks a lot. Have a great day.